My World of Tomorrow is Africa's pioneer platform for interaction and knowledge sharing in the technology and innovation space. It's an important event coming up. It's hosted by Business Connection, and we're joined now by Vanessa Olver, who's Business Connection's Deputy Chief Executive. A very warm welcome to you.
Thank you.
Make this point an opportunity for a continent to converge under a single roof, creating an African-led movement of global technological innovation. Vanessa, that's a very grand phrase that you guys are using indeed. What's the thinking here?
So if you think about Africa, and if you think about where we are from a technology perspective, there is something called the internet. Everything is converging. And there's a word that everybody is using now, Internet of Things. And really what MWOT is, which is My World of Tomorrow, is bringing technological players, and not only technological players, companies like Nissan, for example, the car company, under one roof and one umbrella to show their solutions and where it is taking us from a future perspective. We've got some fantastic anchor sponsors. Samsung and Cisco are just two. There will be virtual clinics that we'll be demonstrating. There will be the cars of the future. There'll be virtual dressing rooms for any of you who want to see what you look like in different outfits and different little numbers. And this is an expo bringing all of Africa together. We'll be having parties literally from Nigeria right through East Africa and South Africa.
In this internet world, or this connected world that you're talking about, as far as this continent is concerned, are we ahead or behind the curve?
There's different aspects to it. So I think from a connectivity perspective, we are definitely behind the rest of the world, but we are progressing in different aspects, and mobile technology is taking the lead. And if you look at the rest of Africa, where is the rest of Africa? It's all about mobility and mobile devices, and you can do absolutely anything on mobile devices. So I think that's where we are taking the lead and where we've got the volumes and numbers to definitely beat the rest of the world. But from a comms and connectivity perspective, that's where our challenge still does exist. But bandwidth is coming down in price.
Well, I've heard that for a long time, but you know, the jury is still out on
that. I'm sure it is.
An African-led movement. That's also an intriguing phrase. What are the unique needs of this continent in terms of what you're offering here?
So our needs from an African perspective are definitely different if you compare us to some of the first world countries, and hence why mobiles are really the platform to connect everybody. But it's not only about mobility, which is really key for the rest of Africa. It's about other solutions that we see the rest of the continent actually can bring to us. We'll be having a company there called AppZone, and Business Connections just actually bought a minority stake into it. AppZone. And we've just bought a 30% minority interest in that company. This is a small little company that started off in Nigeria, and it is a fully based cloud solution for banking. They've got some of the top banks in Nigeria on their banking platform, and that's a very small 3 entrepreneurs that started that company. And that's the stuff we want to showcase here in South Africa, showing just how great the continent is, and really the capabilities that we have on this continent.
You run through the format very briefly, also some big international speakers.
Yes, so we have got the likes of Jeremy Cohen / Jared Cohen from Google. That will be out there, and a number of phenomenal speakers. The conference runs from the 16th to the 18th, and what is critical, it is there to appeal to the C-suite. So executives, there'll be different tracks for you to go and listen to. So talking about retail of the future, talking about cars of the future, other technological aspects from Samsung and Cisco. But it is also open to the public, and that's where you'll have an experience zone, and you'll be able to walk through a home of the future, an office of the future, and all of it will be seamless and integrated. And that's what Samsung and Cisco will be demonstrating. You'll have retail stores of the future. Engen is one of our key sponsors, and they'll be showing a convenience store of the future. So there will be the experience zone that will be open to the public, and that's where we expect Saturday to be the draw card for families to bring their children and to walk through that.
Very quickly, and in conclusion, the value here for the Business Connection brand is what?
It is us showcasing technology. It is bringing it all under one umbrella, and us being one of the largest ICT companies on the African continent, bringing the best of Africa under one roof, along with a multitude of our sponsors, and showing what technology will look like in the future.
Vanessa Olver, thank you very much.
Thank you.